brand new banger.
It's Knucklehead Comics Tuesday. It's fucking Tuesday. We got Lay in the building. We got Cap in the building. Cabs can't make it tonight, but he's here in spirit. On Lay.
No, man, just chilling, brother, chilling.
What's up, Cap? How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Is that and the father goes shamefully? That's my son. And the other guy goes shamefully. Orion goes, that's my father. Choose fear and hate to run your life. Something you can't do. That was wrong with me from the beginning. I was doing it that way. I was gonna go down that path. I worried.
You thought it was Grayson?
Sorry, got hurt. It's like not him. Not him.
Back his brain for somebody, anybody that can help, and remembers. Freeze.
The media.
No,
Randall Savage.
You're Randall Savage. With his knowledge and all other shit, and his capacity to learn.
Absolutely.
This is the only vegan I'll ever eat is grilled chicken wings, because that's like vegan to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the chicken wings are supposed to be fried, but you grill the chicken wings, you put it in some sauce, and give it some blue cheese.
Is vegan.
That's vegan. Like regular cow fuck milk, put it in some Honey Nut Cheerios, vegan, because Honey Nut Cheerios good for your heart. You know what I'm saying? And I steal the question from Cabs.
I got it right. Look at this.
I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal.
You're too late.
Wow.
I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit! Right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm ball, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb and the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
My fat friends that stand next to me.
I'm breaking up with you.
Okay.
Really?
So who's breaking up with who?
Did that?
Who was that from?
Don't let us all not talk at once. Was that you, Cap?
Yeah, I was finishing watching my YouTube. I thought my mic was muted.
Oh, I was about to say, shit, we're breaking up with her?
No, you know, it's those stupid AI generated fucking text messages.
Yeah.
The text conversation shit.
Yo, fuck it. It's Tuesday night, and you know what that means? It's the Knucklehead Comics. We out here breaking up with bitches through using AI. You know how we do in these streets. Ray's the master of that shit. He done did it 147 times. Don't panic. Yo, but we out here. We gonna talk about King Kong and Godzilla and the Xmen. Ray has seen all three of them, and I kind of want to start with Ray's review. What do you think, Cap?
Just, can you hear me first off?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, 1 second. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
How? My mic's muted.
Because
Are
you're
you
probably not using that mic. You're probably using your.
Yeah.
I just switched it.
Well then.
Either way, continue.
You are a father now.
Storm's powers?
That's the part I was surprised about last week that I didn't want to mention.
That, funny enough, that's not this part I was talking about.
Okay, but holy shit. When that happened, I was like, okay, that was the first holy shit moment.
Yeah.
Then the fucking we got fucking two genes for a moment, and then we get the reveal. And that psychological warfare fucked me up for a second because I'm like, damn. That was one where I'm like, I love the direction they're going with this. Like there's a lot of psychological stuff in this that I love now, between just what they're doing with them, what they're doing with Cyclops, what they're doing with the idea of not having Professor X there. Like I like this direction they're taking with this.
Yeah.
But now it's making me sad because it's like we only have a limited amount of episodes left. So fuck. But I want more.
Yeah.
Now we know Sinister is just around now. Like they didn't get him, but that ending of episode 3, it got me in the feels a little bit.
Just doing whatever the fuck they want.
Like fuck.
Cyclops, as he was once legendary referred to by Show before this podcast, him yelling, him sitting there proclaiming that he's not going to do to his son what his father did, and that he's not going to be a part of this conversation. And I was like,
And
yo.
he walks out.
Now I get the meme because unfortunately that moment was spoiled for me, but I didn't understand it without watching the show. And I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? And then I see it happen. I'm like, the fuck? How do you just say, I'm not going to abandon my son? I can't be a part of this. Walks away. Like,
I mean, once he knew he lost that argument, dude. But I love how adult this show is, without it having to be like South Park or Family Guy, and or you know what? Let's use the correct word is here. How mature this show is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you know what it is. It's finally one of those where it's like they know who's watching this. Like they know the people that grew up watching the original X-Men are now watching this. So you're gonna get a lot of that mature feel to it, while still it being in a way that's like even the younger generation can enjoy this. You know? Like there's mature themes while still being in its cartoon form in a sense.
Yeah.
Like it's not too overly done in a way. But I love it.
It's exactly like the first time they did it.
Yeah.
It was a cartoon for kids with mature themes that they fucking entrusted us to get on board and learn about and talk about.
Yeah. But I now understand why everyone was so pissed that I was not watching this show yet. Because now I'm like, fuck, what took me so long?
Yo.
Word.
Now I want more. Now I'm like, fuck, why did I take so long?
Mr. I am the law.
I'm sorry. Also,
Fucking-
damn, how do you know that used to be my gimmick? Damn it. It's the comic show. This is the wrestling show. How do you know that was my gimmick?
Because Judge Dredd was a comic, and that's what he said in the movie with Sylvester Stallone.
No, but that legit used to be what I stole that for a gimmick once. Oh, we'll be talking about that in a bit, Anthony. We'll be getting to our reviews of all that good stuff in a bit.
Hey, so you saw the movie as well?
Yes, I saw it on Easter at 10:30 a.m. for some reason.
Okay.
Well,
it was the resurrection of Shimu.
Oh.
Of she who?
We'll talk about it when we get into that review.
Yo, Ray was telling me that there was another head for King Ghidorah that they had.
No, but we looked it up, but it's the same. It's the same head. I could have sworn it was a different head. The one that they sold, I thought it was a different Ghidorah head.
What, in the movie?
Yeah. The post-credit scene where they show the head, I don't know why I thought it was a different head than the one they used.
Oh, you talking about the old movie?
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's the one. So remember, King Ghidorah lost one in the ocean, and then it regrew. Then he grew it back. So the head they had was the original one he lost.
Yeah. I don't know why I confused the two, and that's why yesterday we were talking about it, and I'm like, why am I not like it wasn't connecting? But I did see the movie, so when we get to that, I'll give my input on that. But no, X-Men, I'm hooked. I'm in it. I apologize for taking so long. but I have seen the episodes, so we can now continue normally, and I don't have to be crucified on the show for not watching these episodes.
No,
My
you still
apologies.
gonna get crucified.
Can we just be put? Can I get put through a table instead?
Done.
Okay.
You heard it here. Put it through a table. He agreed to it.
Yep.
Even
But-
if I don't agree to it, it's still just gonna like it's part of the channel now. It's just
Come
like it's
on,
gonna happen.
man. Getting put through it. May Young got put through a table. You can take it.
I still
Word.
said 100 signatures were supposed to happen. We never made the petition.
What are you talking about? I've seen 100 signatures.
Where's the proof
That I've seen 100 signatures.
for
I
me
work,
getting put
I
through?
work at a front desk with people signing in and out all day. I've seen 100 signatures.
Not that, Cap. I'm saying on this petition.
Dude, you got to choose your words carefully around
Word.
it.
See, that's it. I lost because by technicality, he has seen 100 signatures. So what else is going on, guys?
And if you want, man, we can get now that we can talk freely about it without having to
No.
worry about spoilers.
Yeah. We can talk about it now. Like now, I get why you guys were so like you didn't want to mention shit because
Yeah.
it would have ruined certain moments where I legit popped. Like I legit popped for, but Storm losing her powers, I was like, fuck. Like
Yeah.
that moment, I was like,
Do you
the
know-
weirdest thing was thinking like, did that ever happen in the comics? Like, I couldn't remember if that happened already.
So I don't think she lost her powers like that.
Yeah.
I think there was I think every once in a while certain superheroes go through like a mental block where something happens to them mentally and their mind shuts them off from using their power.
Mhm.
Because I do remember there was in the original one there was the whole thing with Storm being claustrophobic, and that was fucking with her powers in the cartoon with the Shadow King. But there was also
Yeah.
something in the comics that happened similar.
Where we found her son and shit.
Yeah. You know what's funny? What made that moment of Storm losing her powers hit hard for me was Magneto's response. When Magneto fucking sat there and was like, "You think I'm this way. Charles wanted me to do better. I had to try to do better. She lost her powers trying to protect me. So I had to do this the right way." Like that was like the realization, like, oh shit, this is real.
Yeah.
It was so good though, because it's like now we see that trial of like this is what Xavier wanted. This is why he chose this in a sense. And give me 1 second.
He's gonna go beat the dog.
Yeah.
What's
If you don't
up,
shut up, I swear to fucking God. I swear to God, I'm gonna shoot you with that shit they shot Storm with, and you're not gonna be a dog anymore. You're gonna be a fucking rat. You're gonna be a fucking rat, I swear. I dare you to fucking bark again. Yo, yeah, but yeah, and then that monologue that he fucking gave was powerful as shit.
Yeah.
And it fits for some, like before it fit with race. Now it fits with so many different aspects of life that's not even fucking funny.
Yeah,
You know?
that's the great thing. That's what made the X-Men overall stand out and almost have like a League of Their Own effect. Is the fact that you could substitute the mutant gene and being a mutant with so many fucking real life things. Like even in this whole area here, I'm too white to be Spanish, but I am Spanish, so I'm not fully white. So that makes me a fucking outcast in certain situations. Like when I went to Puerto Rico, I was the white boy.
Yeah.
I wasn't fucking Puerto Rican there. Well, substitute the mutant gene for being light skinned and being, the way I am. And boom, now we have a fucking example in the X-Men you can literally put yourself in there for almost any situation and it works.
And shit, that's the fucking most powerful part about this shit. It fucking it it's crazy because I'm pretty sure people are mad at it because of the like if the LGBTQ community and all those people started talking about that, you know what I'm saying? Then there will be people be mad at, oh, they took the shit and yada yada yada. But like we said, it fits with everybody. Like it's still with racism, it's still with sexism, it's still with fucking gender identity. It's with the class shit now, with the refugees, you know, different countries, the immigrants and all that other stuff. It fits like that. What he said hits home real fucking hard and shit. You know.
Yeah, and who's really watching? Who's watching this and is being mad? There's no overt fucking woke message in here. It's the message that has always been a part of the X-Men.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing different than what has always been talked about with the X-Men. So I don't know why anybody would be mad about anything.
Shit, they're always fucking mad about shit.
They gotta complain about something. Like everything is complained about. Shit, the top crop top they wanted to complain about. Every little bit of this bullshit.
What crop top?
The is it called a crop top? Whatever. In the show, one of the guys had a crop top on.
It was either Wolverine or Gambit.
Someone Gambit had it on, and they complained about that.
But Gambit always dressed like that.
Apparently, they complained about that.
Yo, when you got abs, you show your fucking abs. Like what the fuck?
Word. I mean,
you ever see them bodybuilders at the gym that wear like the shoestring fucking tank top shit?
You're forgetting
come on.
That's what most of these fucking wrestlers are wearing. But apparently the cartoon
and fucking speedos and shit. Like, come on.
But yeah, that is what we have to deal with because they're mad about Rogue losing an ass. And apparently, crop tops.
You don't, because if you're gonna crop a top, you fucking blot that shit. $24,000 alpaca.
Yo, I'll tell you right now, whoever's really mad at that probably had some sort of an awakening in their mind. Is like, oh, light bulb, and now they don't know how to deal with it. That's what it is. That's how nonsensical this is. Where I watched all 3 episodes. Yeah. I can tell you almost everything about the episodes. You said crop top, and I'm like, what the fuck are you even talking about? That's how That's how a non.
But those are the shit you see on the internet. Because I'm like, why is that a big part of the show? And I'm like, you see it for a split second. Like, I'm like, what the
if
fuck?
You want to be mad about anything with Gambit, mad how he can't touch Rogue. And now he's being cock blocked because Magneto can.
Yeah. I love how that was the big thing because I kept seeing that it's like on Facebook I kept seeing like, oh, Magneto's definitely smashing. And it's like, yeah, they're not hiding it. I thought it was more like, like it was inferred. It's like, no, you could tell. Like,
see, that's the difference between somebody who only watched the cartoons and somebody who read the comics.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how that played with you, Toe, being somebody who only saw the cartoon for the most part.
Yeah.
When that came up, I already knew this. So for me, I was like, oh, they're showing it. Okay. I don't know how that played for you, though.
Me, I was like, oh, these actually... I was like, well, I asked you. I was like, wait, Rogue could touch Magneto? Because, in the movies, what Magneto did to Rogue, but it was, like I knew to disassociate it, but I was like, Rogue could touch Magneto? And then you told me how it works. It's like, oh, okay, there you go. And then you told me like in the comics, they had a relationship. And I'm sitting here and I'm going to myself, I'm saying to myself, I'm like, toe tags. This is the one time that we're going to talk to each other because I want to congratulate you in manifesting the impossible coming to life. Because I'm 36. I've been 36 years old for a couple months now, for a month now, right? And every year I get older. It happens my whole life. It is just one of those things that I was born with.
Yeah.
And every time we talk about something, I always bring it up. It's like an anniversary. There are historical documents that they can play off of if they don't have any ideas for the show. And this cartoon said, guess what? Not only are we going to use one idea, we're going to use all the ideas. We're going to use the idea of Nathan Summers being born from a clone of Jean Grey. We're going to use the idea of fucking Sinister making clones. We're going to use the idea of Magneto and Rogue getting together. We're going to use the idea of Forge, fucking doing shit. And it's like, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's why I asked. That's why I was like, because I knew some of these. I was like, okay, we've seen this, but I was like, wait a second, Storm losing her. I couldn't point if that happened anywhere.
Yeah,
at least in that way, in the way that they did it there. I was like, wait, did that happen?
No, so not in that specific way. Like
okay, yeah. That's what I was wondering. I'm like, but that I feel like was different.
But that's what I like so much about Civil War.
Yeah.
In the MCU. Is that Civil War was a natural progression of the movies. So if Storm losing her powers because this dude had the gun from the Sentinels shit, that's a natural progression of the cartoon.
Yeah. But that's all I wanted. If the movies did something based off of the comics, that's all I want. Like Civil War. Is that one of your favorite Captain America movies, Cap?
Yeah, that is my favorite one.
And that is their interpretation of what happened in the comics. And what happened in the comics is kind of close to it. There's some differences and all, but it adapted for the movie stories. They did a good fucking job. It's not like they turned around and said, oh, Civil War. All of a sudden, T'Challa's now a slave from the South, and he's running away, and this sparks the fucking coalition of the South will rise again. And now, boom, Freddy's in there. Like, what? You're a father now.
You're a father now.
Yeah, don't tell me this shit. Like, what's going on here?
That should have been when they had the baby. That's how they should have told Cyclops. You're a father now.
Yeah, you're a father now.
Rogue should have just been like, there you go. You're a father now.
Don't do abortion. What you think? The Xmen hire super people? Fucking motherfuckers, boy. Pissing me off with their shit, Ray. They can't, I don't know how hard it was to do that, but it seemed like a good idea to use the stories that they said around the time that we're talking about, and boom, pow, in the middle. Ready to go. Holla at your boy.
And again, that just shows with that happening with these, it's like, cool. They have no excuse to not continue the series more and more and more.
Well, they already confirmed a second season of it.
Yeah. Well, that's what they said, right? The second was already done.
Yeah.
And then they fired the writer.
Yeah.
Again, not to keep rehashing that shit, but for them to turn around and be like a non-nude, non-sexual, from what I recall, OnlyFans account was too creepy to keep around. What the fuck were you doing?
That's the thing. I want to know what the fuck is on there. Because
without knowing, his shit probably was just a bunch of pictures of people in a hole with him doing it puts the lotion on the skin. Like, what the fuck were you doing?
Some fucking Silence of the Lamb type shit. That's what it probably was.
So think about it. The gentleman in the director is part of the LGBTQ plus community, right?
Okay.
Disney. Well, I mean, he is. Disney,
No. Again, that just it's like okay, where do we go with this now?
but my point is, Disney looked at his account and said, "You're not doing anything in a sexual manner. We still have to fire you," which means if you were doing something in a sexual manner, you probably would have been safer.
Yeah.
So again, what the fuck was he? That now
Yeah.
is there? This is where we have to do a little research. Is there a Reddit on this account? Because you never can find anything on Reddit.
This is why I don't want to do any research. Because I don't
You don't want to
be
go
the
down the
dude.
rabbit hole.
No, I don't want to be the dude. Like, yo, have you ever looked at OnlyFans? Like, only once. Yeah, who? This guy. Like, that's the only time I ever looked at it is for this dude. Nah. My research would have to start from every female from A to Z, and then I move into that one. But the show that they created is fucking amazing. So we touched on a little bit of everything here, but another part of the historical documents, as Toe likes to point out,
Yep.
it gave Nathan Summers, aka Cable, the technovirus.
Yes.
Which we know in the future he has his robotic arm because the technovirus is contained in there, and it's some ridiculous like 85 to 90% of his actual power is containing the technovirus in that arm, and he's still fucking strong with his mutant ability. Think of how much stronger he would have been. He probably would have been an above Omega level fucking mutant.
Yeah.
Then we're not even touching on this. The crazy ass fucking conversation between now Madeline Pryor and the original Jean Grey. How do you tell which one of us is real if both of us have the memories? Who did she literally ask? Which one of us married Scott? Which one of us actually did this?
Yeah.
Like, that's a mind fuck of a question right there.
And that's what I love, because it's like, again, that now puts you in that holy shit, wait, what? Who is who? Like, it's like that moment of like, wait, so what happened? What? It's such a great fucking scene of them going through that it's like, oh man, that's awesome. I love that. I love that, because again, we're only 3 episodes in. So imagine if that's what we're starting basically off with. What's happening next? I can't wait.
Yo, not for nothing. The only thing I would have said is that if I would have walked in that shit and this girl's turning green and they got my son, I'm walking in there blasting her with the shit. Where the fuck is my son? I'm not here trying to talk to you. Let me save my son first, and then we'll try to figure out what's wrong with your bitch ass.
It's like, no, we're not trying to save you right now. I want my boy. Give me my boy.
Yeah, I'm a father now.
Also,
I'm a father now.
I'm mad that the first time I watched it, that did not connect with me till the second viewing of it. That I was like, oh wait, yeah, that's gonna be Cable.
Yeah.
I didn't connect the first time I watched it. I was like, wait, he's going to the future. Okay, that makes sense.
See what you did, Ray?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I knew right away. But then
no,
again,
yeah, it didn't connect the first time I watched it.
So there was a question. I don't remember exactly what storyline it was, but so Magneto has this thing where, because he's the master of magnetism, he can put like almost like an EMP shield around himself, to the point where he can feel physical touch, but Rogue's ability cannot penetrate the shield. So she could touch him without fear of draining his ability. Like, that's how they were able to touch. They dated for a while, and this here, I mean,
that's cool.
I always forget to lower the thing on it. Magnus Lencher, that is their son.
Oh shit.
Now, of course, comics are weird, and they're never nothing's ever like 100% in stone. So I don't even know if he's still canon. I don't know if they shipped him off to a different Earth or to a different realm or whatever. But that's how he's able to touch her, and that's their son. It all happened during the time where she actually spent with the Brotherhood of the Mutants, because she wasn't always an X-Men.
Yeah.
There was a time where she thought Mystique was her mom, but it wasn't, and some other shit happened. And as we know, she got her powers because she held on to Carol Danvers a little bit too long. That's why she could fly and super strength.
Yeah, that didn't go away. The supervision and the flying of the strength.
Yo, I thought it was hilarious. Where they're like, Rogue, touch the doctor and become a doctor and help us deliver this baby.
Yo.
Wait,
I was gonna say, wait, did she technically kill that doctor by absorbing that, or is it just a?
No, apparently not. But I thought it was hilarious that they needed Rogue to touch the doctor to learn to go. Okay, I see the head. Push. Keep pushing.
Well, yeah, because what does she technically learn? Like,
especially since he clearly said he had no fucking experience with mutant pregnancies, and he's afraid of them because the baby might not be able to control whatever weird power it has.
Yeah. Which it technically had none when it was birthed, in a sense. So it's like,
yeah,
what was the point of it?
This is the funny thing. This is the thing I like about the show.
Yeah.
It's because we as readers would know, but the people in the world don't know that mutations normally don't manifest until puberty and or a tragic event happens that kind of forces it out. Very rare is there a story that from birth the child just does shit.
Yeah, because like even with this, it's like it took Sinister taking him in a sense to now this is where we get this now. Like we get something out of it. But it was just funny to see that scene because I'm like, what if Rogue couldn't do that? What the fuck happens? Like
again, women give birth in cars with somebody on the phone saying this is what you do. You didn't need like
wait. Also, I get for the dramatic effect of it all, but never let Logan drive again in an emergency.
Oh my god,
that was the funniest.
Useless, bro.
Like,
well, you don't
pregnant. You just fucking.
You don't remember the last time they let him drive in the old show? He used to put the claws on the ground and turn with the claws.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, there's one negative about this show. And just like just like with most things, the negative is a me thing and not an actual show thing. This show is reminding me why I'm not a Wolverine fan. Because I know in the show, before the first episode, it was 1996, and now it's 1997 for them.
Gotcha.
But for me, it was 1996. It's 2024. Jean Grey clearly picked Cyclops. Relax, Logan.
Nah, he's still trying
James
to.
Howlett, shut the fuck up. Go bang Yuriko. Go bang Storm. You have other fucking bitches. Go get them. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I think we got our clip for the weekend. Go bang other bitches. That is her clip of the week. Like even in that part, that it's like just focus on me, and then it's like, wait, you really care that? Like, hey.
But you know what's crazy? You really care that much? Bitch, you didn't need to read his mind to know that he cared for you.
He's the only one here right now.
How many times did he sacrifice his life for you?
No, he did that for Madeline Pryor. We don't know how long they were switched.
Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Now he's gonna go find out how long they were switched.
Yeah.
This is a Rhodey situation. We don't know how long he was a Skrull.
Yeah. But there's definitely a good answer in there that they could take. Because what do you call it? They were all captured on the fucking island.
Yeah.
Back
No,
in the
yeah,
first
yeah.
place, when they were trying to get Morph, right?
That's what I would have suggested. That's what I would have said.
Yeah.
Because they lost their powers there too.
That's the perfect time to do it.
Yeah, I would do that. So you're saying Wolverine is a simp?
Yes. That's exactly what the fuck I'm saying.
Yeah. He has to have one weakness. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
the man's 5'2". As weak in the test, that's a weakness.
He's 5'2", but tell that shit to fucking
Hugh
Hugh Jackman. Yeah. That motherfucker was never 5'2".
Oh, I mean, he was probably 5'2" when he was 4.
Shit, months. That motherfucker. But shit, yeah, man, I'm loving this cartoon. I know we couldn't speak much about it last week, but I'm loving this cartoon. I hate that it's only 10 episodes. They really, if this is a testament to what the writers wanted to do, and it was really the Marvel and Disney holding back the writers for the MCU and all that, then okay, we got something exciting going on. But if this is one of those things where it's like, no, the old people did it, you know, the old people influenced them, and then they're like, they just had the right writers on here, then it's like, yo, there's no excuse for any other movie. Like, I know we said that for when Godzilla -1 happened, there's no excuse, but now there's really no excuse. Like, because you could have fucked up a cartoon, but this shit is almost perfect. The only critique that I had, I'm not getting used to this Magneto suit.
Dude, yeah, I mean, I have my little nitpick. You can have yours. That's one thing that don't give a shit about. But
that, and I don't like the way they muted the faces for Rogue, Jean Grey, Storm, Jubilee, like Gambit. I don't like how, for some reason, they feel flat. They don't feel as detailed as they look different face wise.
I think that's the animated style, because it's new animation technology trying to mimic the old shit. Hold on, we got Anthony here. Had a question here. So here's the thing with Madeline Pryor and Jean Grey. Madeline Pryor is an exact clone of Jean Grey, to the point where there technically is no difference. She just took the name Madeline Pryor to set herself apart and to be her own person. But she's not like Emma Frost. Emma Frost has a weird combination of power. She is a telepath. Actually, she's an empath, where she does more than just telepathy and shit like that. She's more with the emotional side of it. And then she could turn her skin to diamond, literal diamond, to protect herself from harm and shit like that. That's the whole thing with Madeline Pryor and Jean Grey. They're essentially the same person.
Yeah, but in the 90s show, he said he thinks that the animation style from the 90s is why. But in the 90s, it had more depth. Jean Grey didn't look like a basic person. Like, she looked like her own individual. Like, in these shows, like Gambit looks like his own, like a basic person. I don't know what animation style to say. Like South Park. This almost looks like if they made a digital version of South Park. That's how their faces look. They look flat. Where in the comic book, I mean, in the 90s show, they had like some depth to them. telling you, Jean Grey looked like a real woman that they drew in the comics. I mean, in the cartoon. Rogue looked like, I would be more mad at Rogue and Jean Grey's face than their ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to look up images right now. All right, so here's them in the '90s cartoon.
Yeah, so you see Rogue and Gambit.
I'm gonna try to find them now.
Don't mess with Godzilla. Yo, word. Going on, Krills?
Yeah, that's Rogue now.
Yeah, there's no contour of her nose.
Yeah,
And her lips are like,
it's a little flatter of a.
yeah, it's like, don't get me wrong, she doesn't look like a completely different person, but the details that make her look like a person
Yeah.
are gone.
Here's an even better look of her actually in this show.
This is the old one or the new one?
No, this is the new one.
Okay, that looks a little better, but it doesn't look like her from the original. Just still get it. I feel you, girls. I feel you. You know, that looks a little better, but just for some reason, like,
Okay.
and it's not me thinking about it when I was a kid. I saw the series like 2 years ago.
Now for comparison, this is the original one.
Yeah, you see how the eyebrows aren't as dark, the eyes aren't as, like, the outline of the eyes aren't as thick. Her nose is smaller and softer. Her lips are more plump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, those are all details in a face that make the face. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen enough Ink Master to know about the details of a face. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I almost went into Ink Master just so I can draw faces. And they were like, no, you don't have no experience. You can't tattoo on people. I said, oh, yeah? Watch me. No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just those little things that, for me, visually, are throwing me off.
Yeah. Like I said, there was a little bit of a feel when he did the hero landing and his hair's moving and other shit go, and it's like they layered it.
Yeah.
Instead of made it all one part of the animation.
Yeah. But I'm telling, I'm still gonna say this. I said it last week. I'm gonna say it again. They're really trying to make Cyclops cool for Lay. Like, they want Lay to watch this and go, you know what, Cyclops ain't that much of a dweeb. But I don't think Lay's gonna do it. But I think they're trying.
Yeah. Yo, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that this is the best thing Marvel has done since Endgame. From my perspective, top to bottom, this is the best thing Marvel has done
so far.
So yeah, we can go so far.
Yeah, these 3 episodes.
Yeah,
Okay, so
and we're even talking about the fact we're putting this up even against Shang-Chi, which Shang-Chi is my number 1 or 2 fucking movie.
Are we also talking about Guardians of the Galaxy?
Well, said since Endgame, from the new phases.
That was part 3, Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is a good movie.
It needed to be that good just to be normal with the rest of it.
Yeah. And on top of that, it had an emotional hook because there's the ending and blah blah blah. This has definitely a nostalgia hook, but it stands on its own.
Yeah, it's not connected to anything other than the original cartoon.
Yeah, like you can not give a shit about the old X-Men cartoon. Come into this one and be like, yo, this shit is fucking dope.
Nah, yeah.
Be right back.
it holds water and it should attract newer because all these kids nowadays dealing with all these problems and they having to grow up faster and all that other shit. You watch this and it like because it's from our generation, we grew up with it. So every kid nowadays that has to grow up in the situation they're in, they could fit right in with these fucking the way the stories is going. You know what I'm saying? Because I think a lot shit is a lot more shit was a lot more edgier back in the day, but shit now is a lot more violent. So all we did was up the violence.
Yo, shit, I can attest to that new Roadhouse movie. Was just like, how do we make it better, more violent?
How do we make it worse, Conor McGregor?
JD Pardo was good in it.
Ooh.
The blonde guy in it. He's from the Mayans. He helped actually with a lot of the directing of this film too.
Yo, not to get off tangent like we normally do, but I'm assuming you saw Roadhouse.
I did, yeah.
I have one question about that movie.
Okay.
Am I gotta get?
They want the land. They want the roadhouse. They want the bar.
Yes.
Why was all that energy put towards the bouncer who just showed up? None of them harassed the owner. None of them fucking went at. He had nothing to do with your shit. He just showed up. All your attention went to him. Dude, where the fuck is that for the owner? The owner literally walked up to the man who's trying to take everything from her and went, "Hey, bitch, don't ever come back to my fucking shit again." And he went, "Okay, I'm gonna go kick your bartender's ass." Like, why are you messing with him?
Yeah, that part I didn't understand because it's like, I guess it's inferred that they were already messing with her, and then now that he's here, it's like, now we're gonna fuck you up.
Dude,
Yeah.
yo,
'Cause
that's
even-
the dumbest plan. So that's the dumbest plan in the history of movies. I need to make this owner lose the bar and all this shit. So what are you gonna do? Let's send rowdy people in there and just start bar fights every day. Okay, they got a better bouncer. Well, we got to kill the bouncer then. Wait, what? Why not go after her? Why not try to
burn the
hack her?
motherfucker down after it closes.
Yeah, like your big idea to mess with her is just force her to hire security.
Yo, get this though. Get the genius in this. I want to paint a picture for you, Ray.
Okay.
We need the bar. Girl won't give us the bar. Break some tables. Girl hires bartender. We don't like bartender. Now we're gonna fuck bartender up. Can't fuck bartender up. Okay, what does he love? He spoke to a little girl in the bookstore, burned down the bookstore. Why? Because we're gonna get in the bartender's head. Okay, cool. Why couldn't we burn down the bar when no one was in there and then we get the bar? Fuck that. Burn down the bookstore. We're killing the bartender. This became personal now. It's not about the roadhouse.
You know
That's the thing.
What?
This movie became about everything, but
it's like to piggyback off of Toe's fucking thing. We're gonna burn the bookstore, beat the little girl to make the bartender leave. To make the bouncer leave.
Yeah.
Okay, so the bouncer leaves. Cool. Did you get the roadhouse now? No.
We're gonna break more tables.
So you beat a kid for what?
Yeah, the movie was like, oh man, this is another reason. Don't.
Yo, and for anybody here who thinks we're just shitting the original one, the guy who wanted the fucking
What up, Liam?
deuce,
No.
the guy who wanted the double deuce was fucking with the owner, was fucking with all the owners for the other stores,
Yeah,
fucking up other shit, forcing Dylan to fucking do everything he was doing.
And
he didn't show up and go, "Oh, new fucking security, let's kill him."
And when they hired him, he changed shit around and stopped the rowdiness. And what they do, change tactics, stop their beer run. It was always about the bar. If we can't stop them from going out of business, then we can stop their supply.
Yeah.
If we don't have no beer, don't worry about it. I know a guy. And then, well, it looks like we can't intimidate you and we can't do this shit. How about you work for me? Nah, I don't work for bitches. Okay. Now I'm gonna fuck you up because you called me a bitch. You insulted me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gave this guy every opportunity to leave. And then say, you know what? All right, it's time he gets hurt too. But it was always, give me the bar, and you're not getting it. Fuck him up and let's go get the bar, please. All right. Chris Tucker. and then, and I love the fucking, my daddy's the sheriff. I kidnapped your daughter. You didn't really kidnap my daughter. Yes, I did. What? Nigga. What? And how did she get free from this? Hit a wave? That woman, yo, the doctor, I understand in the original, healed his wounds. She's a doctor.
Yeah.
You do that. I don't know how this bitch turned Fast and the Furious kung fu fighter and beat up 40 people in the middle of a wave battle. Like, no, you sit your ass down and let this man let this MMA fighter, Sean Shirk looking motherfucker, beat up everybody. Now all of a sudden he's a kung fu master.
So this had the one problem that we discussed with the Crow.
Yeah.
The potential problem I have with the Crow remake.
Yes.
In the original, Dalton killed somebody, but was 100% remorseful, 100% didn't mean to do it, was trying to do the right thing, didn't really want to get to that point again. We never find out why he killed his friend in the ring.
Yeah.
He was losing, then he got mad, and he fucking beat him to death. We never understood why. And the only time they bring it up, he goes, hey, I know what it takes to get to this point. I'm here. Now fucking kill everybody. What?
The new Roadhouse, Leon.
Yeah, how the fuck am I supposed to get behind this man?
Yo, this is what I don't get. I watched the original recently, so it's fresh in my mind.
Okay.
In the original, this guy had no choice but to kill him. Even his boy was like, yo, it was either you or him. Now, man the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And also, when he left the bar in New York, he went to the garage and he brought his fucking Mercedes and he drove down to Florida to the Double Deuce and he bought a fucked up car with extra tires and because he knew he was going to start problems. And people vandalized his car. He changed his tires. He got the windshield. Every time they fucked up the car, he's like, I don't give a shit. This is a fucked up car. I bought this because I knew you guys were going to fuck this up.
Yeah, he had a feeling of it.
Yeah, he was a professional bartender that cleaned up fucking nightclubs and bars and shit like that. The bouncer, but like he was a professional bouncer.
Yeah.
Dalton was just some guy that could fight. And I'm sitting here going, I really like the original story for that. It's like, why would I? Like, yo, I'm just gonna get you to fight. What? Then what? What? Dalton was literally like, yo, I'm here. He observed the first night, didn't get involved. In the next morning, he said, okay, here goes you guys, severance pay, get the fuck out of here. You guys over here, you're gonna be this is the new rules. Take that gate down. We don't need it. He's taught other people how to be bartenders, how to defend themselves. And he wasn't just sitting there going, all right, y'all do all the work. He was doing the shit. He was in charge. He ran the motherfucker. He got paid to do his job.
Yeah.
And it was one of those things where it's like, this guy's the best. No, he's getting old. I heard you're the best. Not, oh, I saw you fuck some dude up. I want you instead of for that dude. He's like, wait, are we doing Lionheart or are we doing Roadhouse?
Yo, another one of my favorite things that I just thought of as you're giving your summation.
Yeah.
When Jake Gyllenhaal's leaving, the bartender's like, oh, you're just gonna let him scare you off? Bitch, they burned down another fucking store and beat a kid because I'm here. Yeah, I'm leaving. Like, what the fuck am I staying for? They can't get your bar? They couldn't get your bar with 15 other fucking security guards here. So you don't need me specifically.
Yeah.
I'm hurting other people. Why the fuck am I staying here?
Word. Like you said, I don't understand what that one roadhouse has to do with the fucking complex they're building about 5, 10, 15 miles away. They never explained that neither. Like, oh, we're going to tear it down and build a garage, or we're going to tear it down and plant trees.
Here's how dumb that they didn't even think about. They literally say in this movie that the pier in the back can't take fucking shipments.
Yeah.
So then you don't need the waterfront real estate because you can't bring ships in and out of there.
Yeah.
Or you can't bring boats or anything in and out.
Ray looks scared because I'm Conor McGregor.
Yeah, man. When Conor McGregor showed up.
Guy.
Did anybody else, all around this subject, did anybody else feel like they turned around and was like, all right, here's the movie we're making. Connor, we want you to be in this. And the director went, fuck. He can't act. So Connor, here's the movie you're in. And they shot 2 different movies and just smashed them together.
Yeah.
Like Conor McGregor thought he was making a live action Looney Tunes. And Doug Liman was actually trying to remake fucking War and Peace and Citizen Kane. What?
Yeah, it did not feel like even the fucking the scene that they've clipped so many times of fucking where is everybody? He's just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yo, here's the thing. He would have been so much more like scary. One, if he let his shoulders down. Just normal height for shoulders.
no.
Let his hands down to your sides. Right? It kept quiet and smiled and did that little chuckle when it's inappropriate. Like when you stab Jake Gyllenhaal and he's standing there, he's like, and he's like ready to fight, and he does the I like you. And then goes it's like, oh, you a crazy nigga, huh?
Yeah.
But no, I can't park. That's how I'm gonna tell you I'm crazy.
Dude,
he ran into the tree every time he went to that house, Ray.
We said it as we were watching it. GSP probably would have been a better choice.
Oh,
for the villain.
10 times. Fucking GSP, at least, again, we've seen how he acts. We've seen, like, he would have been perfect for this instead of Connor. Which I get why Connor, because of they want the name of it, but like,
I'm just happy.
It didn't add to it, in my opinion.
I'm just happy that they didn't go with Ronda Rousey.
Was she supposed to be in this?
She was supposed to be Jake Gyllenhaal.
Really?
Yeah, she was originally scheduled to be Dalton.
Yeah, I'm glad they went with Jake Gyllenhaal. Cause
I mean, dude, with the way I described the movie and my problems with it, the fuck would have been the difference?
True.
Yo, I had no idea why Post Malone was in it. He got fat. Was he supposed to get fat?
No, that is.
No, I just think that's how he is. Yeah,
that's how he is, though.
Oh, I thought he was at least skinny. I didn't.
Nah, man, because that's what happens. It all you're drinking for a while is Bud Light and Pepsi.
Jake Gyllenhaal is rumored to be the next Batman for the DCU.
He better not be. Nah, I don't care, to be honest.
But to be honest with you, Batman needs a coldness to him.
Yo, the guy who plays Reacher. It'd be the first time ever we get a fucking massive Batman.
In that AI, in that AI shit, they had Reacher as Colossus, aka Colossal, because that motherfucker couldn't read. And they had Superman,
Henry
Cavill as Cyclops.
There's some AI art or fan generated art of Henry Cavill as Wolverine that looked pretty good. But everybody wants him to be Captain Britain.
Because of his accent.
Probably. It's like, oh, let's get him to.
I purposely said it like that, Cap.
I don't think he did. I don't think you could do an actual English accent.
Sporty.
No,
that's how Show did it once.
funny,
right?
funny enough, that is what they call somewhat of a Cockney accent.
Yeah.
There, but like a legit. Don't worry, I can't do accents to save my life. So
Nah. We could all just do the Osprey. Just say, bruv.
I can't even say that.
Oi, why don't you shut your mouth? You're talking too much shit here. Won't I
Sounds-
run this car up your ass?
Now, see,
It almost sounds like you're trying to be Australian instead of.
it went a little bit Australian Brooklyn.
I'm a gangster, yeah.
You started out with "oi" and ended up with "let me tell you something here."
Let me
You
tell
know
you
what
something, you
I'm gonna
fucking
do?
Mongol. You fucking gabagool in the face looking motherfucker. Let me tell you something.
Leave the gun, take the cannoli.
Yeah. Where's that from? The Godfather?
Godfather.
I still to this day have not seen the guy. I seen bits and pieces. I seen the part where it started and Homeboy got out of the toll booth and they shot the shit out of him. Like there was only bullets left of his body.
This is funny to me.
I think that was part 3 or some shit.
This is funny to me because there was at least a 3-day stretch, like maybe 2 years ago, where I walked in and Toe was watching all 3 Godfathers for 3 days.
No,
That's what
not
it felt
me.
like.
Not me.
Yeah. I was on the TV when you were in the living room.
And when I was there, probably dead. I would never. I was trying to watch them, but they didn't have them anywhere.
AMC was playing them. AMC always plays them.
Nah, you got needing Paramount. You probably see me watch the fucking Casino or Goodfellas because I always watch those shits.
Dude, I know the difference between those.
So you've never seen The Godfather in its entirety.
No.
Okay, we now know what we must do.
Yo, we gotta take a week off. We rent a Tesla. We go to Show's house and we go watch all 3 of the Godfathers. And then what's it gonna take? Like 72 hours to watch the Godfathers?
Give or take.
That's how long they are, right?
Nah, but the first one is a really great film. I'm a fan of the first one.
Yeah, but shit, we gotta go to Show's house. We all get our oil changed and wash the cars. Ray's gonna buy a car just so he go change the oil.
That's all I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna give it back.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what kind of car are you driving, Ray?
I don't know,
Let me
but I'm gonna
guess,
buy
let me
one
guess.
just so I could.
Let me guess, an $80,000 Range Rover.
Yep.
There you go.
He got one of those the T-Rexes, the 3-wheeler shit.
Sure. That's yep.
You see how he shushed you though?
I said sure. I said sure.
You did it like Jason. Sure.
Okay.
Sorry. Your money's not gonna take you that far in life, Ray. You gotta
Oh wait, I forgot that is part of the thing here. Apparently I'm rich because that one time I spent $60 on lunch.
Yeah.
That one time. You also got 2 couches, a whole fucking bar to yourself.
A new phone.
I don't have a new phone yet.
You change your hair
Well,
color.
your mom, you got your mom a new phone.
Well, yeah, because her phone fucking died.
Her phone died. Yeah, okay. And he
What
didn't
am I
want to
supposed
wait.
to do?
He didn't want to wait 6 months for a replacement phone.
No, because
you're bougie.
if you guys want to hear the story, it's on one of the episodes of the fucking Toe in the Show where I legit waited 3 weeks and said, "Nah, fuck this. I'm just gonna buy a new phone."
See?
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, Ray got a Shia LaBeouf Bumblebee. Bro, I wish.
Yo,
that was a fucking nice ass car.
you want proof? You want proof that you're rich?
Okay, what is the proof?
You waited 3 weeks and said, "Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna just get you a new one."
Yeah.
You didn't wait 3 weeks for your check to come in from work. You just waited 3 weeks.
Yeah. Said fuck
That's
it.
how you rich. You can wait 3 weeks and not have to worry about, am
Yeah.
I getting paid this week?
It was like, Mom, you want the iPhone 15? Wait 3 weeks. That's how
That's
you
your
show
penance.
that you owe me.
And I don't even think it was literally. I don't think it was 3 weeks either. I think it was 2 weeks.
See? See?
Yeah, because no, yeah, it was 2 weeks because the week of supposedly that
She had to do her chores.
Jesus, the week that supposedly the replacement model is gonna be sent, and then when we went, they're like, no, it's not gonna be ready for maybe another. I'm like, fuck this, and I bought the phone.
Yo,
Yeah.
triggered me.
$600 fucking Louis Vuitton phone.
Word. Up with the glasses. With the glasses. The Scott Summers. See the red on the bottom? He's shooting lasers at you, Cap.
Yo,
He's visually calling you nice.
yeah. But no, there's a whole undertone here of him talking about everything he's gone through, and all I hear is the more money you have, the more problems you have.
Word. You see? But yo, I'm telling you, man, we need to make not cancel culture come back, but we need to make
I was like, wait, I'm getting canceled for this?
no, not you. Just do your fucking job culture. Because you triggered me with the whole they ordered the phone, and when I went to pick it up, they said no, it's not ready. What I heard was I went to pick it up and they said, oh, nobody put the order in, so give us another 2 weeks. We need people to do their job the first time.
Facts.
Because get this, Ray. I'm gonna say it. I got the balls. The Mercedes Connect Me app, right? I told you I got the services and all that. They said wait 48 hours, it should come on. I waited 48 hours, it didn't come on. I call them back. They said, oh, this is a problem. I said, no shit. Thank you for noticing. They said, we're gonna bump this up the chain to the techs. Give them at least 5 days to diagnose a problem. They should call you up and let you know what's going on. 6 days pass. Hello. I was waiting for a call from the techs because they bumped up my shit. I never got any of the services I paid for. I don't see that in any of the notes. So what do we do now? Well, I'm going to try to troubleshoot the issue with you. Give me a second. I'm going to put you on hold. She puts me on hold. Sorry for putting you on hold so long. I'm in the chat with my supervisor, and he's about to, tell me what's going on. Oh, your car doesn't do over the air updates. And in my head, I was like, that would have been nice to know 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
When I first contacted you about this issue. And I told her, I said, she goes, so what was the diagnostic that they ran? I said, nothing. They just said, wait 48 hours, wait 5 days. I was expecting you to tell me to wait a month. I was waiting for the day that I sold the car for the shit to start working. And she just stood quiet. And I'm like, I don't want to yell at you because you seem like a decent human being. But I really want to just be like, yo, at Mercedes, do I have to yell at your fucking employees for something to happen? Or can I just be an adult? Can I get what I paid for?
Exactly. And that's the issue. That it's like, yo, that's all you're asking for is simple, just the shit you paid for. It is
transaction. I give you money. You give me product. Yes.
That's all you want is just what you paid for.
Yes.
You reciprocated.
Give me my shit, please. I would like it. I pay for it. I would like it. It's like, what's the name of that movie with Jamie Foxx? He's in the gas station, the Sip and Zip.
Oh, fuck. Get something.
Well, Ray, have you seen it?
I think I know what you're talking about.
They thought he was Mike Tyson, and he starts singing the
Oh, fuck.
reasons that you hear. So when the robbers go to the gas station, and he goes, "You sure you want the tropical spring douche? I heard that this douche is better." He goes, "This is what I put on the fucking counter. This is what the fuck I want." Like that's how I feel. This is what the fuck I paid for. This is what the fuck I want. I don't want to wait no longer. I didn't pre-order this shit. I ordered this shit. Give me my shit, please.
And the movie's held up. That's the Jamie Foxx movie.
Held up, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you was Mojo World for a minute, but it's just pre-moth Death Ray. Damn. He's gonna hit you with a Death Ray, Ray. We're gonna have to start calling you Ray Ray.
Wow. The match is still not happening, Pete, but it's all good. It's not happening.
Do it at a Mercedes dealership. Let Moth run wild there. It's like a Moth and a Mercedes. This motherfucker. Yo, I was trying to do it right, Ray. I was trying to be civilized. I was trying, like, you know what? It's a good call. Let them take it. Nope. No. I want to shoot you in your face right now. I don't even, like, yo, they send me surveys, and I'm like, yo, all right, here, I'll give them all 5s. Fuck it, because I got what I needed done. Yeah. Now I'm going to be on some zeros. Why? Because you don't know what the Mercedes Me app is talking about, and the Mercedes Me app don't know what you talking about, and I have to pay more money for not getting shit.
That's horrible.
I had to pay more money to not get shit. I'm gonna scream Ray's name like Ricky Boys of Hooray! Yo, you should make a scene like that. That'd be dope. Just see Ray running down the alleyway. Fucking Moth is standing outside of a fucking Escalade.
How about we just leave this as a thought here and not do that? Like,
yo, listen. This camera's around.
He's already agreed to be put through a table.
Yeah,
that's it. It's not gonna happen on the 26th because I do have
flaming.
I have a commitment on the 28th, so I would like to not be injured for said commitment.
A flaming dragon table.
Again, Ray, it's a table, bro. It's a wrestling table. Unless they're using the AEW's women's wrestling table, you're not gonna get hurt. The AEW women's wrestling table is made of fucking granite.
Yo, dude, it's made out of the same cement they used to make out of the fucking cows in that Rob Zombie Halloween movie. Holy shit. I'll never forget that fucking that ambulance hit the cow and flipped over 82 times. I was like, what the fuck? They hit a cement cow? Like shit.
Yo, that's what they basically should have hit, because fuck, that shit did not want to move. But I am making it to the 28th, Pete. I am a man of my word. I have fucking said I was gonna do commentary, and I will be there. I'm gonna be there.
In a body cast. or what did Sergeant
a ditty bag.
The ditty bag.
An itty ditty ditty bag.
Oh, sorry. I forgot. In today's day and age, we can't use the word ditty.
Nope.
It's fucking tainted.
An itty bitty no ditty bag.
Pause.
Word. Why'd they make Xmen 97 perfect? Tell them, Cap.
Because
the historical documents.
They actually followed the comics. They actually continued the story for what they started out back in 1995 and 96. They actually have competent writers. They actually have writers who love the product. They actually have a showrunner who, although he was fired, clearly loves the product. They're taking this seriously. They're not treating this like this is some fucking Disney X shit or a Disney Kids show. This is a pure Marvel show for pure Marvel fans and for people who grew up watching it and now are adults consuming this animated show. That's why it's so perfect.
Legit.
And if I remembered the fucking Jim Carrey thing from Liar Liar, I would have added that shit in there too. But I can't remember everything it said.
There you go. No, it is fucking great though. The show is nicely done so far. Yeah, I now understand why. Like, funny enough, why I jumped off for a second was a friend of mine calling me to ask, have I finally seen Xmen? And yes, I've finally seen it. I enjoyed it. It's amazing, and I can't wait for the next fucking episode.
Yo, you know, it's funny. You got friends calling you about the. Have you seen the X-Men show? My boy is calling me, dude. Have you been watching wrestling lately? Have you been seeing what The Rock's doing? I'm like, nah, I haven't watched it. It's like I pretty much got the story. I'll see WrestleMania and I'll get it from there.
Yeah, no, dude, the consensus of it you'll be able to get in the first fucking promo.
I got it. It's the blood. It's the Hiawafi family or whatever they're called versus the Rhodes.
No.
As long as Cody Rhodes wins, I'm all right. And again, either way, I don't give a shit. But if he doesn't win now, don't ever give him the fucking title. Walk away, because I'm not doing this again. I'm not.
Yeah, this has to be it. Do it now, or just that's it. It's not happening. Yeah. They even made the shittiest Magneto costume better. I like the costume. I like the costume fucking Magneto has.
I don't like the fact that he's rocking a fucking what looks like a sleeveless silk red dress.
Okay.
With a giant M on it.
I actually liked it. I don't know. I thought it was a nice look to it.
Yo, you want to talk? Here's something that nobody's brought up that I'm gonna fake cry about.
Oh shit.
How insensitive is it that fucking Bishop is branded with an M over his eye for mutant because of what he is in the future? The black character has got a brand over his face, but Magneto wears an M for Magneto proudly. How the fuck is that now sensitive? Given Magneto's history.
And the only other black character in the show so far, besides Forge, who just showed up, lost her powers.
Yeah.
And due to the gender pay gap, she doesn't get paid as much as Logan to teach at the school.
Right? Every other fucking weather master gets paid more than her.
Yeah. You want to not to get this is like a tone of show thing, but I've never worked a job where I got paid more than anybody who fucking worked with me, man or female. I have a medal and a ribbon sitting in my closet that I was awarded for doing some shit when I was in the military. The two females that I work with who did nothing in comparison to what I did also have that fucking ribbon and medal for what I did. So I personally have never seen a gap, but hey, take that for take that for granted.
Tell them how you feel about the woman's gap, Ray.
What do you?
You know the only gap that Ray cares about is that thigh gap.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go to Pete's comment.
The only gap Ray's concerned about is the kitchen gap.
Jesus. There's one visual error in the show. It's not per. What's the visual error?
I guess it's Rogue's ass.
I guess.
Yo, hold on. And again, I'm Spanish, so I'm I know exactly where my loyalty lies here. But we just looked this up a moment ago. Let me see if I can find this again. And this, again, is Rogue. Right?
Okay.
But then this is Rogue from the original. How come nobody's mentioning another part that has been downplayed?
The V in the top of her neckline.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's missing.
Nobody else has mentioned the fact that she's got a deeper V now.
And no tits. You can't see Magneto's Holocaust tattoo.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be on the back of his neck though?
No, should be on the form.
Oh. Why'd I think there was in the back of the neck? Oh, because that's what these people were putting the barcodes on.
yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking
but
idiots.
yeah, that's a completely different thing. But you know, I mean, it is at the end of the day, it is a cartoon, and how far do you really want to, do you really want to push something that?
We just finished the stop abusing the Jews commercial. We don't need the barcode on the forearm now because then it's gonna start a riot.
It's one of those
Well,
where again, it's if you know the story, you know it. But I
Yeah.
feel like they might not want to bring that up.
And just for people who are listening who don't know what's going on, it's not a barcode; it's a serial number.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure that
no, I knew
They
it
know
wasn't a
we know
barcode, but it was just because people were putting barcodes on the neck, and other people were like, "Don't you know that's what they did with the Holocaust? Like not barcodes, but they put serial numbers on there to identify you, and the barcode is an identifying mark for like property and shit like that. Like you scan this, and you know what the fuck is going on."
You know what's funny? For a little bit, I was thinking of getting a barcode tat, and all the numbers corresponded with birthdays of everybody in the family. So when you scanned it, it just came up with the birthdays of everybody.
Nice. Can you scan a tattoo barcode?
Yeah, if you do the square one, yeah,
Oh, the QR code.
the QR, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Technically speaking, if you do an actual barcode the right way, you should be able to scan that as well.
Yeah, if
Because
it matches the pattern, it should be able
scanning the light and the dark.
Okay.
Which means I don't think you would be able to get one because then it'll just be a dark line, a slightly lighter line.
Word.
Especially fucking 2 minutes out in the sun and then it become a camouflage tattoo.
It just be a big ass black box.
Yo, people were like, "Yo, Vic, what kind of tattoos your brother got on the back of his neck?" Oh, it's a black box, like in a plane. If he ever gets lost or damaged, we could just recover it and find out what happened to him.
Oh man, and there you go. That
Shit. Speaking of black boxes, perfect segue to Godzilla and King Kong. Because still, even though it's 2024, there's only one black man in this movie. And no Spanishmen. We haven't made it this far. We haven't made it to Hollow Earth yet.
The Spanish man was the one who made Robo Godzilla and got killed.
See,
him and his daughter.
No, wasn't that Asian dude?
No, the Asian dude was piloting it, but the Spanish man was the leader of Apex. He's the one who created the shit.
See.
So,
wait. Besides that, I just want to throw out there that Monarch, the TV show on YouTube TV, on Apple TV, is a good show. Definitely worth a watch. But they lied to us. Because every day in Hollow Earth was 10 years. Or was a year. And remember the girl, I've been in here for 57 days. No, you've been here for 57 years. And these motherfuckers is traveling through Hollow Earth like it's a vacation.
Yeah,
so,
they made it seem a little too
rough.
Yeah.
So, the only thing I can surmise from that is that within the few years in which they did the Monarch show happen, because it's supposed to have happened after 2014's first Godzilla and before King the Monsters. So within that, their knowledge of the Hollow Earth is such that they know where the temporal anomalies are and where the normal parts are. Because if you notice, where they were standing doesn't look anything like the Hollow Earth we see in the movies.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
No, I got it, but I'm trying to give them the best argument that I think they have.
Yeah. But go ahead, Ray. We're gonna let you go first with the King Kong and Godzilla, because I'm pretty sure you didn't watch.
Last week.
I did watch the movie, so before it's like,
Yeah,
well,
we're gonna put that to the test.
we're putting to the test if I saw the movie when I saw the movie.
Did you watch both movies? Because you didn't watch all 4 episodes of Xmen.
There's a second movie to watch?
Yo, you could come out here and say you did something. Just like I could say I did jumping jacks before the show started.
Did you?
Prove I didn't.
See? Burden of proof is on you, Ray.
Okay. So no, you want my proof? That I thought we're gonna start with this question. Did anyone else think that the little girl was gonna merge with Mothra?
No.
No.
'Cause I thought that. I thought when her energy started like that phasing a little bit, I thought she was about to turn like almost. I don't know if you guys are gonna get the reference, but almost like how Digimon used to merge with their Digimon.
Yeah.
I thought we were about to get that. I was like, are we about to lose this little girl to Mothra?
You know what I thought was gonna happen?
What?
When that woman came out of the light right before they released Mothra?
Yeah.
I thought that was gonna be her twin.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Because they're supposed to be twins that control Mothra.
Yeah.
Yeah, little twins like that big.
No.
So I knew.
But don't do abortion.
For a second, when they finally found like the tribe, I was like, is this the woman that got her, like the one that was controlling everything? For a second, I was like, is that about to be her mom? Like we're about to have that continuity of all this?
Yeah.
Like, cause she looked, I guess that was kind of the point, like to make her look at least similar. But I was like, she looks like that could play like her mom.
Oh, you just did a racism, Ray.
Yeah, it's fucked
All
up.
the tribe people look alike now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not good enough that these are the same people that you was a part of, but she looks like you now. That's your mama. Racist. Where's Maury at?
I said the one woman and her looked alike. I didn't say the whole tribe.
Mhm. Next thing you know, Ray's in the back, they all look alike.
I just
Sucky
said
ducky
two
quack.
people looked alike.
That's how it starts. So to answer your question, that I did not think that she was merging with Mothra, because I know enough of the story to know that there's always an entity that is like a weird handler of Mothra.
Yeah. No, again, I knew that was the case, but I just for some reason I was like, this is a different take if that was the way they were gonna do that. But no, that I enjoyed. Okay. Usually I feel like the biggest complaint with these movies is the human element.
Yeah.
Outside of -1. Like -1, it's in its own fucking
Perfect fucking movie.
The human element actually mattered in that one. I actually did not mind them in this one. I want to say in like 1.5 act, like from that half point to the end to the second act, they now mattered. Because at the beginning, I'm like, here we go, the humans are annoying again, and then it was like, okay, now I enjoy the humans. Because the start, it's like, just get to the kaijus, just get to the kaijus. This we don't care. And then it's like, okay, now it's good.
Yeah.
Like maybe I guess the best way to put it, once NuKKle dies. Oh, spoiler alert, everyone. Once NuKKle dies, then it starts getting okay. The first pilot.
Oh. I'm the leader of this mission.
Yeah, the one that dies to a tree.
Yeah.
To a fucking tree. Like how fucking ready he was and all that shit talk and dies to a fucking tree.
But I would complain about why is the shortest man in this movie getting killed? by a tree. This heightism.
I
You know
thought it
what-
was more supposed to be the joke, like the guy that's supposedly so ready for this mission and everything dies
He's
the
the
most
shortest one
stupidest.
there.
Yo,
Really?
I don't think
You know
He's
what I
what?
got?
Because he's not tall enough to be a doctor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
you know what I got out of that?
What?
I got out of it that the writers were one day they were like, yo, we need a scene of tension and we need a character to die. How are we gonna do this? And somebody else in the writers' room went, I have an idea, gentlemen. Has anybody ever seen a movie called Deep Blue Sea? And they were like, yo, Samuel L. Jackson gives this whole rowdy speech before getting eaten by a shark. How about we do that with this man? We have him sit there and do a whole bunch of shit, and bam, eaten by a goddamn tree.
I can see that. I can see it. But I tell you, yo, I didn't mind the human aspect of it. Some of it was funny.
Yeah.
It was fast though, fast pace.
Yeah, the movie before you know it, it's done.
Yeah,
Which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like before I know it, I'm like, I feel like wait, they just beat like that's it. Like it's like it feels like oh we're about to get into like the third act. Like no, now it's about to be an even greater foe that we didn't expect. Oh no,
Yeah.
no, it's just done. Like that's it. It's like, oh, cool. I guess like,
but
which I guess that a movie should want you to want more. I would assume, but
it should want you to want more after the movie. Like, damn, I can't wait for part 2. Not, yo, I really wish they would have like shown King Kong doing shit other than fighting the whole time. Like, you know, like or Godzilla's like, yo, this movie legit. Eddie Kingston needs to watch. Eddie Kingston, please watch this movie. This is the definition of on site. Godzilla saw King Kong and said, I told you to stay down there, womb, and they started fighting on site, nigga.
no wait, no,
King Kong was like,
no.
no. He said on site, baby. Whop, 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 suplex.
No,
Pow.
I was gonna say no. They didn't start fighting. Godzilla start whooping Kong's ass. 'Cause
Yo,
that's
word.
what happened. So I said, I thought I told you to stay. Spear, fucking
Word.
vertical suplex.
Word.
Son was jumping Kong with the most perfect suplex I've ever seen. I was like, yo, that was the thing about these kaiju fights. They brought out every wrestling move you could think. We saw spears,
Yep.
suplexes,
Drop
on your
kicks.
back suplexes,
Yeah,
fucking
the
combo
3D.
kick.
Yeah, the 3D between King Kong and Godzilla with the other monkey.
I was like,
Yo, and also I don't know if you guys saw this, and I don't think this was intentional, but
yeah,
they played a tribute to Dragon Ball Z.
really?
Godzilla was like, "You feel that power? I gotta get stronger." And he turned into fucking Goku and started fighting every Titan he could think of, and then went into the fucking the chamber, you know, in Kami's world.
The training chamber.
Yeah, the fucking that shit where the gravity's there, and you spend one day and it's a year, and he got stronger. My man came out Super Godzilla, Super Saiyan, and I'm sitting like, okay, God, Goku, like shit, you turned Goku red on us, like Godzilla God.
No, yeah,
Like,
it
shit.
felt like he knew something was coming,
Yeah,
but it was also like he really loved Italy for some reason.
yo, listen,
So I was like, I'm going to Rome and just gonna stay right
so
here. I like
they have a cat bed for me, and I'm good.
He was
But
like,
yo,
this is a good place to sleep. I'm gonna just
I don't know if it's just me, but I'm watching this movie going, wait a minute. They realize that Godzilla's leveling up. He's getting stronger.
No.
And not one person is going, why does he need to get stronger? What the fuck is down there? Go to phase 2. Get some shit happening. We need to evacuate the planet now because I don't know what's about to come out this motherfucker. Search Hollow Earth. What's happening? Godzilla just chilling. I mean, King Kong's just chilling. Godzilla don't know shit about this. He ain't Super Saiyan. What's going on here? I'm sorry. This is not right.
Yeah,
This
they
is
need
not
to
right.
write.
Godzilla don't just go around eating power plants. This ain't Godzilla 1. This is the other one after we blew him up. What happened?
Yeah, they need to write a letter to Brazil. We apologize for not preparing. Because they destroyed Brazil.
And
He's
destroyed
Godzilla Toretto.
Egypt and everything.
Yeah.
I'm of two minds of this movie.
Okay.
This movie for me is more akin to how I felt about King of the Monsters,
Okay.
and I'll explain it here. One side of me is like, yo, the minute King Kong realized that the miniature ape was not on his side, he literally used him to beat the other two fucking apes.
Yeah, that was dope.
He beat two grown apes with a baby ape. That shit I've never seen before in my life. And then the other side of me is like, yo, Godzilla is way too agile. I don't like this motherfucking the swan dove off a fucking thing. Is running around like yo, fucking we got this. Like it's just something was off about this.
Yeah.
Where they took too much. It harkened a little too much to the old fucking Toho films where he was out there fighting stupid fucking monsters and doing dumb shit, dancing around and fucking, I got him. Like all those movies. And I don't know, I honestly can't say if I would have felt the same if I didn't see Godzilla -1. It's a little thing where you saw the progression from Godzilla 2014, King of the Monsters, Godzilla versus Kong. And then -1 comes out and you go, oh, you could take this seriously and make something good. And then you watch some of it and you're like, I understand it's entertainment. And I understand that giant monsters are fucking fun to watch fight. And yeah, like I said, watching Kong beat the shit out of people with a mini Kong, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm going to say it this way. I'm going to say it like a fat kid. It's like showing up and going, oh shit, it's ice cream day. Nice. And then you get to the front of the line and all they have left is pistachio and rum raisin.
Yeah.
And you're like, it's still ice cream day. But there's better ice creams we could have had.
Yeah. It's like knowing. It's like, oh man, we've had this before. They did it. They showed us it can happen.
Yeah, because
then that's all we get.
My number one complaint is this should have been called King Kong 2. Godzilla's showed up.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Did you guys know it was technically just supposed to be almost King Kong at one point? Like it was just gonna be a King Kong movie. Godzilla wasn't even gonna be a part of it in a sense.
Yeah, Godzilla didn't need to be a part of it. This is my major complaint. We go into the third act. Scar King gets his shit beat out of him. Shimu does nothing. Then Little Kong breaks the fucking control panel, the control crystal. And now Shimu's cool. Godzilla's got nothing to do. Kong's now the leader of the fucking apes down in Hollow Earth. And all that happened in 10 minutes. We spent an hour and a half to get to 10 minutes. The actual fight was like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, Kong can't stop them alone. Like, really? Because it really didn't look like he really needed all that much from Zilla.
And Zilla didn't look like his power upgrades helped him at all.
Yeah. He was hitting people with, he fucking destroyed King Ghidorah with his one of the heads with his atomic breath. He killed the Mutos with his atomic breath. Now it's leveled up and nothing.
Yeah.
They Qui-Gon Jinn the fucking characters. Only certain people die from the atomic breath. Nobody else.
Shit, and Kong was smart, setting traps for the dogs and shit like that.
Oh
The
yeah,
one
that
ape,
was funny. That was
yeah,
funny.
the one
Except
ape
that one part
fucking
that was like, oh, they knew to step over.
yeah.
And Mini Kong was like, "Hey, bitch."
But I mean, shit. If they're just as smart, then they got to realize, like, wait a minute. But when fuck. Oh, when that other ape was yelling in his face and he just punched him,
Yeah.
just decked him. That was hilarious.
Yo, that had me died. I was like, "That's what you should do." It's like, no.
Word.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm telling you, there was some great things in it,
Yo,
and then some shit where you're like, wait, what?
a whole story was told in ape language and Titan language, and we understood it.
Yeah, despite the fact that they literally had Rebecca Ferguson or whatever her name is sit there and reiterate the entire story in an exposition dump.
Yeah.
So
Which I was confused because that crystal that the bad ape had, isn't that the same shit that's in Godzilla's axe? I mean King Kong's axe?
no,
They
King
all
Kong's
lit up.
axe is one of the spines from Godzilla.
Oh. I didn't at first when I watched the trailer, I didn't like the Amy arm. And then they showed why they put the arm on him. And in my head I was like, I don't think King Kong needed a mech suit to fight Zilla and Mecha Godzilla. You're just kind of like downplaying King Kong when it came to Godzilla. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, his arm was fucked up, so
No. I get why he had it, but when they're like, oh, we made a mech suit for him, it's like you could have came up with a better idea and why they had a mech suit.
I misunderstood that. I thought they were building just a giant robot.
No,
and they just retrofitted and said, "Well, fuck it, we'll give it to him."
No, they were building a suit for Kong to fight Godzilla and the Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah,
they said it. He was too weak to fight, and I'm simply like, that shouldn't be the case.
Well, I mean, he clearly got it. He clearly.
Well, yeah, we saw him get his ass kicked.
No. He did. But what I'm saying is, that shouldn't be the case because in Skull Island, he's killing fucking Titans the same that were fighting in there. Like Godzilla put on a good fight against. I mean, King Kong put a good fight against Godzilla. I understand the Mecha Godzilla does the same shit as Godzilla, but King Kong should be at one point or another able to withstand them. Like he may not have powers to shoot shit, but he should be like tougher. Like his skin is harder to penetrate with the beam than some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he should have a level playing field than, oh, he's just a giant ape and Godzilla is a fucking monster that has every. You have Batman and King Kong and Superman and fucking and Godzilla, and King Kong ain't Bruce Wayne. That's the difference.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there is a reason why God is in the front of Zilla's name.
I hear you. Give me a second.
All good, all good.
What's your?
They should call him Martin Luther the King Kong.
He interjected for no reason.
Jeez. Oh,
did you stay? Did you stay to the end for an end credit scene?
There was no scene.
Okay.
Yeah, we looked it up just in case because it was like we wanted to make sure, and I kind of like that though because now it leaves to interpretation of are they going to do something next? Even though we now know they're doing something with Godzilla, but I want to know if they're going to do anything with Kong from here. Because they do leave a lot more room to play around with the idea of now Kong almost taking control of Hollow Earth. What's gonna happen now? Is another threat gonna appear out of nowhere type shit?
Like what other threat is there?
That's the issue though. That is the
only thing I could think of is Destroyer.
Yeah.
Just send somebody else from out there.
Well, no, that's what I was talking to my boy about. That it's like, with these movies, the rule is it has to get bigger. Like the villain has to be something even crazier, and it's like, It has to come. It has to come from above at this point. So we shall see. We shall see. Oh, and we got Nikki in the chat. What's going on, Nikki? What's up? And if you're asking, this is Cap. So Nikki has been enjoying our podcast lately. She's a new viewer to the channel.
Ah. Yeah, I only show up on Tuesdays with the nerd shit. That's all I'm good for.
Hey, he's very informative though. You just missed our discussion on X-Men, and we're just finishing up now the conversation on Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire.
I'm
And
not. I don't know shit, man. I just be talking sometimes.
but it sounds like you be knowing what you're talking about though. So we'll leave it at we'll make it work like that. But no, again, I really enjoyed the movie. I thought I went in not thinking I was gonna enjoy it because unfortunately a lot of the fucking reviews were coming in like mixed. And that gave me a little worrisome, but King Ghidorah
King
still
Cobra.
possible. I want to think he's saying Ghidorah. I hope he's saying Ghidorah. Or however you spell it is still a possibility to heal. Possibly. But
Ghidorah's dead.
you don't think there's a way they could still do something with it though?
I mean,
Again, in this lore,
he literally fucking turned. He turned nuclear and melted his ass. Like that's it. He's done though.
We shall again. They need to make something crazy though. But they have his DNA. That they do.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they got to bring in Destroyer. You know who I would really want to see?
Oh,
Ultraman. But that's a little too much.
yeah, that's something that if this was still like if this was still the classic movies, probably they would have done it. But now I don't know if we're gonna go into that route with all this.
Yo,
Like, just because of
they got King Ghidorah's or Ghidra, as they call them in the movie. They got his DNA.
True.
You get backwards some shit. Make some like what do you call it? Come up with some stupid ass reason and who knows?
Hold on, I'm trying to see how it
what rating did you give this out of 10?
Out of 10, I would give it an 8.
I think I got booed by my friends. Oh, let me pull up the exact rating I gave him.
Something tells me it's very low. If
I put 7.5 out of 10.
Okay, so
I got booed. So
that is not bad at all though, because I feel like I would have probably given something similar. I gave it an 8 just to be a little like right there. Because again, I did enjoy the movie though. I really did enjoy the movie. But yeah, 7.5 works though.
Yo,
Tell if you're still in the chat, let us know what your rating is.
And the reason I go 7.5 is because, and again, I'm probably just too old now for this shit, but people were clapping and cheering at the end of this movie.
Yeah.
We pretty much had a packed theater, which is weird.
Yeah.
I haven't sat in a packed theater in a long time.
No.
But people were like cheering at the end.
Yeah.
And for the first time, I wasn't one of them. I was in my head. I was almost like, I almost felt like when you get on a plane and people fucking clap because the pilot landed.
Yeah.
He didn't land through turbulence. There was no. He did what the fuck he's supposed to do.
No, I'm still one of those. I'm still one of those people that clap at the end of the flight. I'm sorry,
dude. You whiter than I am, bro.
No, see the problem is,
yo, that's like
no. The problem why I clap is because most of the time I have flown. It's an international flight, and there is fucking turbulence like a motherfucker.
Yeah, turbulence is not the pilot's fault.
I don't give a fuck.
Turbulence doesn't hit as you touch the runway. He didn't navigate through a fucking minefield. He didn't have a dog fight. Like, what the fuck you clapping for?
Because I'm glad we are alive. That's why I clap.
You're supposed to. Yo, Yo, next time I drink my bottle of water, when I finish it, I expect claps because I didn't drown. Get the fuck out of here, because we alive. Yeah, you're supposed to be. That's a no shit, right?
No, there's a lot of shit that can go wrong. So we clap for thank you for getting us down safely.
So do you clap when you get off a bus, when you get off the train, when you get out the Uber,
No.
when you cross the street? Like, come on, dog. You're way more likely to run into problems in those areas
Then you're on a flight. I know.
in the safest statistical fucking means of transport.
Touche. Toast says he compared to the others. I say 7.8 to 8. Okay, that works.
He also said he claps when the food comes.
I do not clap when the food comes. I just again I clap for the plane just because, hey, we survived. But fuck it, that does put into perspective though. Like, damn, there's a lot more things in there.
Yo, Ray, tell me what the fuck you survived.
Again, I just it's especially after, because there was one flight coming back from Ecuador that we passed through Panama. The shit went down 200 feet in less than a second because we went through horrible fucking turbulence.
So, all right, turbulence is a drop of pressure, and you hit a pocket where the air pressure keeping you up dipped. So you dipped down to the correct pressure to keep the plane up. That's all that happened.
No, we thought we were fucking dying because that shit went. It's like, and it's that quick. It's like then it's fucking back to normal. But in those fucking seconds, you start to think, well,
did you clap then?
No.
That's the time. That's the fucking appropriate time. Not 4 hours later when the rest of your flight was crystal clear and fucking good. Now, again, I don't mind you getting off the plane and thanking the stewardess or the whatever they call them now, the air hostess, and thanking the captain.
Don't call them stewardess anymore?
I don't know. It's 2024. I don't know what the fuck anybody calls themselves anymore.
Touche. It's probably something different now, but
yeah,
let us know if you know in the comment section down below, because I did not know there was a different name for it. But
I can understand you turn around like thank you for the service, thank you for the flight, and well, I get all that. But the turbulence happened 4 hours ago. You should have clapped then when you went down thinking you were gonna die and you realized, oh no, we're fine. Hey, thank you, Captain, for getting us through that without hitting the ground.
You know when you clap
later, when the captain's asleep and the autopilot has been on.
I'm sorry.
You know when you clap?
When
you go to a fucking fast food joint and they give you a real fucking straw and not one of them paper shits. That's when you clap. Yes! They know I'm a man.
You know when you clap? When you finish the 3rd episode of an animated series, then you realize that people are taking this serious and it's actually good. That's when you clap.
Now I get why you guys told me to watch it. My bad.
Word.
My bad.
You know when you clap?
When
an ape is yelling in your face and King Kong punches him in the shit mid yell. That's when you clap.
You know when you clap? When you're the guy who hates when they give the protagonist a kid that he's got to watch, but partway into meeting the kid, the protagonist picks up the kid and beats the fuck out of 2 other people with the kid. Then you clap.
Yeah, man, shit.
And again, if you don't get that
plane dropped,
watch either Godzilla vs. Kong or go back and watch our summation of the film.
You know when you clap when a bird goes in your plane and they land you in the Hudson River and everybody's safe. Then you're like, thank you. Was it Captain Seymour Phillips or something like that?
No, it wasn't Captain Phillips, but it was Sully, Captain Sully.
There you go. See,
I had to think because Tom Cruise played them Both. Tom Hanks played both.
Tom Cruise played Tom Hanks.
You know You know when you clap on the plane, Ray?
One.
When you see a military member who's either leaving his home or coming back to his home from a deployment. That's when you clap.
Word.
You know when you boo? I'll tell you when you boo on a plane.
You're booing on a.
There's one time when you boo on a plane.
Okay.
When a man and or a woman gets down on their knee to propose to whoever they're with, and that person says no, then you boo the entire fucking flight.
Wait a
That's
second.
right.
Has that happened?
Huh?
Has that happened?
I mean, statistically, it must happen.
Oh my god! Imagine doing that at the start of the flight. Like, hey, before we go, will you marry me?
Yo, can you?
No.
Yo, think about it. But
No.
think about how much that makes sense. You think that you're gonna propose, you're going on a nice vacation, you're gonna propose at the beginning. She says yes. She's got 3 hours of staring at the ring and fucking being all in heaven. You land, your vacation's fucking great. Why wouldn't you do it at the beginning?
And she says no. Now it's just awkward, and it's like, well,
Yeah. Now it's too late to cancel. Now she's off banging the fucking scuba instructor, and you can't get anybody at the bar.
Yep.
She kicked you out of the hotel room, so you got to find another fucking suite.
Yep.
and you got to see her on the way back because now you guys still got the same flight.
Then you go around and you volunteer for that emergency exit shit. And when the turbulence comes, open up the door. Whee! Close that motherfucker up. She missed the plane.
That's reason 147 why I don't date, why I won't get married.
Word. Fucking bitch.
And that's why you clap.
That's why you clap.
No, you boo in that situation. You don't clap.
No, you clap when you throw out the plane. Yes. They did it. Fucking bitch.
You know when you clap? When it's the end of the episode on the Knucklehead Network.
Yeah. And on that note, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everybody.